welcome to week 5 of this 10-week course series. Thanks for joining me. This is my YouTube channel where I've been putting exercise videos. If you have a chance to, please subscribe to the channel, add your comments, let me know if you like a certain video. I really appreciate all the comments. Thanks to everybody who's been sending, Sharon, Carlu and Scott out in Arizona, Kathy in California, Carol. Thanks for everybody for their wonderful feedback. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me grow and get better, and it keeps me motivated too, so thank you. We're going to get going on our exercises today. We're going to do the first part standing, and then we will need a mat for the second part. So let's get right into it. Finding that nice positioning, feet about shoulder width apart, lengthening up through the upper body. Let's bring the pelvis forward, under and forward, and then keep the neck long, roll the shoulders back and down. We're just going to move through the middle of the body here to start. So just turning side to side, finding the mobility through the middle of the body, the middle of the spine. Let gravity take the arms from side to side. And we're coming all the way up to the neck. So you're looking behind you. Getting a little bit looser as we go. Two more. Good. Bring it back to center. Just shake it out. We're going to come into the hips here and open up through the hips. So we're going to lift a knee up and across the body, open and down, same leg. Nice big circles. I'm just going to get my hands out of the way here. Finding breathing. One more. Of course, balance coming into play here too. Other side. Nice big circles. Finding that full range of motion. One more. Good. Bring the feet back down. Hands up by the ears. Keep the body long up top. Find that core connection, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. And we're going to go one side, knee to elbow. So we're getting into those obliques, making sure that you're opening up at the full extension and really crunching. Taking them as controlled as you can. Focusing on the form. Last one. Good. And then second side. Get ready. Here we go. Breathing out as we crunch together. Wish I could share the smell with you. It's really beautiful today. Ocean smell. One more. And then we're going to go cross. So first knee, cross elbow. Still breathing at that crunch. One more. And then second side. Here we go. Two more. Good. Bring it back to the center. Let's bring the arms into the center. Find that great squat position. Weight into the heels. Push into that squat. And then push away from the ground. Squeeze the pelvis forward. Breathing in on the way down. And out on the way up. Nice and controlled. Keeping that core connection. Belly button's pulled into the spine. And really taking the time to squeeze the thighs and the glutes at the top here. Just two more. Good. Keep it up on this last one. We're going to go one more round. Hands up by the ears, and then that first side again. Two more. All right, second side, here we go. Last one. Good, back to standing and then cross it over. Opening at the top. Last one, and last side, here we go. Okay, bring those feet back down, find the weight into the heels, sit back, try to keep that upper body as vertical as you can. Squeeze at the top, breathing in and out. Feeling good. If you're gonna do one thing every day, I believe it should be a squat. Most complete lower body movement, utilizing all the main muscle groups. One more. Ooh, keep it up. All right, that's the standing portion. We're gonna grab the mats. I'm gonna take you to a different part of the beach. I'll meet you there. Okay, mats out, we are ready to go. We're gonna be doing this portion of the exercise going front to back. So we're gonna be going alternating sides, kind of like a pancake, back and forth, but we're gonna take it for 40 seconds per move, and we're gonna do each set of 2 twice. So stick with me, I'll keep walking you through it. We're gonna do 40 seconds per move, but do what you can. So it's not about making it to the end, it's about listening to your body, keeping your form true, keeping the connection with the mind body, and listening to that body. So do what you can, do what feels good for you. And for certain things, like if you're having any problems with your knees, sometimes you could put a pillow under the knee to help decrease a bit of the pressure. So modify where you need to, make it work for you. All right, we're gonna start on our bellies. So coming down onto the mat, starting with that lower back, the spinal erectors with some super people. We're gonna put the hands out front, look down at the mat, keep the neck long and neutral by looking down. The thumbs are pointing up, the toes are pointed, and we're gonna come opposite hand, opposite leg, up, hold, and down. Other side, opposite hand, opposite leg, up, hold, and down, and then everything up, holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, start on the opposite side. Opposite hand, opposite leg, up, hold, and down. Other side, up, hold, and down. And everything up as high as you can, holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our first 40 seconds. So let's turn it right back onto the back. Come down. We're gonna start with that dead bug. So pressing the back into the mat, pulling the belly button into the spine, nice flat back on the mat, and then lift the legs up, lift the hands up. Here we go for 40 seconds. Opposite leg, opposite hand. Squeeze it back in. Breathing out on the way out, in on the way up. Keep pressing the back into the mat. Keep that ab connection strong. Good, last one. Bring it in, bring everything in turn it back over onto the stomach. So we're gonna do those same two one more time through. Hands out in front, thumbs pointing up, toes pointed. Take a deep breath. Keep the neck long and neutral, looking down at the mat. And here we go. Opposite hand, opposite leg, and down, up, and down, and then everything up, holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Opposite hand, opposite leg, and down. Opposites, and down, and everything up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Opposite, and down. Opposite, and down. Last time, everything up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Flip it back over. Find that pelvis tilt. Keep the upper spine nice and long and neutral. Pull the back down. Legs up, hands up. Here we go. Oh. Really keeping that back pulled into the mat. Belly button into the spine. Keep the breathing connection. Out on the way out, in on the way in. Good, bring it back in. We're gonna come up, roll back over onto the stomach. We're moving into our second set of moves. For this one, we're gonna start with the elbows right under the shoulders, finding that spacing. And then we're gonna come up onto the toes, and we're gonna bring one leg at a time up and down, up and down. 40 seconds, here we go. Keep that core pulled in, working hard in this plank position. Make sure that the bum stays fairly neutral. Don't let it come up too high or sag down too low. I'm digging myself a nice hole in these rocks. Ooh. Okay, relax down. I'm gonna have to change my positioning here. All right, let's roll back onto the back. Oh. Okay. Second back position, we're gonna keep that nice flat back on the mat, contract the abdominals. We're gonna bring the knees up over top of the hips, and then we're gonna find the hands starting above the head. I'm gonna show you this before I start timing. We're gonna put the legs out and then bring everything in. Everything out, everything in. Keeping that back nice and flat. 40 seconds or whatever you can do. Here we go. That's our 40 seconds. Bring it in, come down, and then we're gonna flip right back. Those two moves one more time each. I'm gonna come up on my mat so I don't kick into the sand this time. All right, so finding that space, elbows right under the shoulders. Have a breath, we're getting ready. 40 seconds on the clock. Here we go, lift up onto those toes. Keep that strong, solid core, and we're just lifting alternate legs. That's better for me. Making sure that butt stays in line. Don't let it climb up too high or sag down too low. Remember, last few seconds of this move. Last one. Good, bring it in, flip it back around. Coming onto the back, pelvis tilt, flat back on the mat. Bring the knees in, bring the arms in. Here we go, 40 seconds. We go out and we come in and squeeze out. Keep pulling that back down. As we get tired, tends to want to arch up. We want to keep working on flattening the back into the mat. Last few. Good, we are there. Whew, only one more set of exercises left. We're flipping right back onto the mat, on the belly. And for this one, I'm gonna show you it again before I get timing. Hands this time under the shoulders. Come up on those toes. Nice straight line. And we're gonna go, one leg's gonna come up and then it's gonna come over. Other side. Up and over to the opposite elbow. Gonna come down. Get ready for those 40 seconds. All right, here we go. Last 2 sets. So up and through. Up. Still focusing on keeping that butt in line. Oh, feeling those abs working hard. The whole core, right into the lower back. Last one. Woo! Bring it down on the knees. Come on over. I'm getting a little sweat going. This is good. Always good to break a sweat while working out. All right. Last move. We're going to do a crunch with a leg drop. So the crunch looks like this. Keep that pelvis tilt. Keep the back flat. Every move. Here we go. Legs up. We're going to come up and do opposite hand, opposite knee for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the crunch position. Drop the legs. Oh, bring it back up. Oh, or you can let the head come down and do the leg drop. Here we go. 40 seconds. 6. Leg drop. Only as far as the back doesn't come off the mat. 5. Leg drop. Oh yes, feeling that so good. Leg drop. Oh, last time, crunch it up. Oh, we are done. Bring everything down. 2 more 40 seconds. Let's take it back onto the first side. Find the positioning. We're into that mountain climber. 40 seconds. Hands under the shoulders. Bring it in and then up and across. Up and across. Good. Almost there. Woo. Last one. Woo, down onto the knees. Last 40 seconds. Turn it back around. Get ready, come right down. Nice straight spine, long neck. Flatten the back down. And here we go, last push for 6. Leg drop. Oh yes, 6. Finishing on a leg drop. Forget it. Oh, and that is right on the timer. Good stuff. Just coming up off the mat. Let's just stretch out for a moment. Turn back over one more time. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. And then pull the upper body away from the pelvis. I love this. I like to hang out here as long as I can to really correct the forward bending we do most of the day. Really extend through the spine and pull those abdominals, stretching them out. Release the tension. Let's sit back into the shell stretch. So coming up, bringing the toes together, letting the knees V out to the side. And then sitting back onto the heels, let the arms stay long out front, coming right down. Let the head come down to the mat and just breathe here. Take a moment to press into the palms of your hands and then push right down into the lowest part of your spine. Think about curving the tailbone in towards your feet. You're using your hands and then pushing all the way down to the tailbone. Couple nice big breaths. Release the tension. Walk the hands up towards the body. Come right up onto the knees. I'm just going to bring the knees back in right under the hips. Lengthen up through the upper body. Take the arms into the back. Push the hips forward and extend the head and neck, being gentle, heading back. Ooh, and then release. We are done for the day. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to our next workout. See you next time. Take my breath away.